This is Tom Dillon, the Lifetime Liberal, and today is Friday, October 27th, 2017. The title of this rant is Don the Con says abstinence is the key to the opioid crisis. Wow. Yeah, he's going out on a limb right there. So he had made a major statement in August saying he's going to make a major announcement that this is a national emergency, and he basically punted on the whole thing. Basically, instead of calling it a national emergency, which would have allowed them to get the federal government involved, and I don't want to go into all the ways, but hundreds of different ways to help out this serious crisis, he punted on it. Very minor changes involving the states reallocating a little bit of money here and there. Nothing is going to change. It goes back to the Reagan administration when Nancy Reagan basically said, just say no. That's pretty interesting. Don the Con and Nancy Reagan are agreeing on something, but nothing is really going to change. Now, there was just an announcement out today that basically indicated that statistics have shown that 60,000 Americans died last year from the opioid crisis. And I would venture to say, based on the remarks of the betrayer of trust yesterday, that nothing will change. And that many of those people who are going to be affected and continue to be affected by the opioid crisis is the betrayer of trust base, meaning white, rural whites, let's just say. And if you take those 60,000 deaths and then you figure out, let's say, 600,000 addicts, and then the families of all of those addicts, however you want to multiply it out there, it's a tremendous amount and will take a tremendous amount of work to be done to get that done, to accomplish anything. And he punted on it all, and I would venture to say that based on his remarks of yesterday in punting is that we will continue to have up to 60,000 deaths per year from the opioid crisis. Now, as someone who has not had a drink or drug in over 35 years, I know what I speak of, let's just say. Let's just say I know a little bit about the family disease of alcoholism/addiction. I know about the merry-go-round called denial. And I know that it doesn't make any difference where you come from. Doesn't make any difference if you come from Yale or if you come from jail. It is that wherever you come from, addiction is an equal opportunity destroyer, and once you are addicted, you are addicted, and no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And abstinence is not the answer. It has never been the answer. We've known a lot about addiction for a lot of years, and that has never been the answer. And it's a little funny that the instigator of hate has never had a drink or drug, which is very commendable. But I would venture to say that there's something going on in his family of origin and alcoholism, because he did talk about his older brother who passed away from alcoholism, that seriously affected his psyche. Now, that's just me. But getting back to just the main issue is that we have a huge opioid crisis in the United States. And it's not just those who died. It's not just those who are addicted. It's not just the families of all of those who are addicted. It's the employers. It's the employees of different businesses. It is the businesses that are robbed and the people who are robbed by the addicts to pay for their next fix. All of this is all affecting it. And the betrayer of trust basically punted on the whole thing. Grade F. And of course, this is very much like everything that has been done in this administration, a big fat F.